joke or.
And it depends on what kind of comics there are. You know what I mean? Like
on the lineup.
Well, more of the style that you are. There are some people that are really tight with their writing, and they rely on the writing. Every word is a pre-written word.
They memorize.
But they're so good at writing, and over time they still have to do it on stage, but they're getting that tighter and tighter and tighter.
Right.
And then there are also people that can play with the crowd and do
work.
that. Yeah, like the way Bree does her comedy, she's a good writer, but you also have to. She does great crowd work that requires the crowd, that requires the practice. You can't do that at home.
How hard is it to refrain from doing the crowd work? Where like you're going on the stage, right? You're like, I really want to work on this set, whatever I have here, but then the crowd work is just right there.
Bro, it's like
like I could just do this. I could roast this.
I swear, I was like, oh, I got to try out these jokes. Like I have these jokes. But it's just like, yeah, let's fuck with this guy or something, or let's fuck with this interracial couple,
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Like
Amen.
this, you sit in the front row, like, why are you're interesting to me now, and I'm gonna just, I'm gonna make you feel comfortable though, because they interact back and shit. So you just gotta know what you're doing, gotta have swag,
Yeah. It is, but it's got to be just like it's so hard to resist.
It
like,
is.
Sometimes it sets itself up for you. You're like, oh, interracial couple. Yep, I got some
front
jokes
row,
for this.
It's like,
you got some jokes for this. All right, what's your names? Yeah. How often though does it go like the other way, where you're like, oh shit, like these people really did not want to be fucked with?
Very seldom. Like
Seldom.
not to be on some arrogant shit, like very seldom. So I mean, one time it is like a crowd
that wouldn't
where
be
it's
arrogant
just
on
like,
your part, but
like
theirs.
it's like it has been a crowd where it's just like someone was fucking with me and someone was like I'm like, all right, fuck this, like you guys are not here for comedy.
Yeah, you're at a comedy show. You almost gotta expect it.
Like you paid to be here, like enjoy it.
Yeah,
So it's like someone forced them to be there or some shit. So it's just like.
I also think you're really good at being likable while you're fucking with people on stage, which is hard. That's the hard thing to do.
They still like you while you're roasting them.
That's the thing is, even if the person that Bree is on doesn't like it, the crowd's understanding that it's not. You're not actually trying to take that person's soul out. You're just playing around with the crowd,
right?
Which makes it easier. I've seen other people that do crowd work where it turns hard. It can turn hard the other way, and then you can't even win them back. They're just mad at you.
It's all in your body language, I believe. Like if you're, going in on somebody, but then you kind of step away and you look around, look out at the crowd and kind of chuckle with them but if you're like laser beamed on somebody and you're not going away, that might make the crowd feel like a certain way. Like, man, he must be really pissed, or she must be really pissed, or
sometimes you don't know because
you've seen it before. Comedians actually getting mad or whatever, and it's like
some of the lighter things I've said to people on stage get them more mad. One time I called a corner of people in the room. I was like, "Hey, Manson family, thanks for coming." They got pissed. They were pissed. Like they wanted explanations. Like, why? I was like, I don't know. You looked like Tex and Charlie. I don't fucking know. It was a joke.
It only has to be remotely close too for you to get the joke in. It doesn't have to be spot on, but if you could look over there and be like, it could be.
They really wanted to justify it. They're like, what? You're saying we're caught? You're saying we're serious? What's your deal? Who knows, man? But people take some people go in there loaded. They're ready to fight back. They're like, I got jokes too.
Some people are like that. Like just like like, oh, I want to be fucked with,
Yeah,
which is cool. Well, sometimes that's kind of corny because it's just like
corny.
Like,
it came
almost seems like it was set up because they're ready. They're like,
go away.